Hello, everyone. I don't know why I did that. I hate myself for doing that. I'm just gonna take that down. Hello, everyone. I want to talk about depression today. This mood probably doesn't fit the title of the video, but I'm just having a good day today. I can't help it. I cleaned my room. That's the truth. My bed is made. My bed is never made. So I'm feeling good. So today, though, I really wanted to talk about depression. It is a stigmatized topic. Nobody likes talking about it. It's stupid, honestly. It's stupid that nobody likes talking about it. I think that a lot of people suffer from it, and there's something to be embarrassed or ashamed about. And I am kicking myself for how long it took me to actually go and get help. Like, it's ridiculous. A lot of it is my culture as well. You know, where I'm from, Jamaica, people don't really, sit and talk about mental health issues. You know, we kind of demonize those issues and ignore them, or say, oh, you're just having a bad day, you know, you're not depressed. But depression and having a bad day are two different things, you know. When you're feeling depressed about a particular event, that's one thing. You know, your dog dies, your family member passes away, whatever that the case may be. That kind of depression that is solely related to a particular event happening is different than depression that's onset. Like, it just waves over you for no particular reason. You're just can't get out of bed. You know, that's completely different than feeling depressed for a particular issue. And the latter is the problem that I suffer from. Depression just hits me, and all of a sudden I'm in bed for 12 hours watching Cake Wars. Like, it's ridiculous. Crying over, I have no idea what the problem is. So that's definitely an issue. And I tried the more holistic route. You know, I really got into Buddhism and letting go of attachments and letting go of what people think about me, and, you know, trying to meditate and be more mindful and live more intentionally and live with more intention, you know, stuff like that. And it does work to an extent. You know, it does alleviate some of the pressure of the day, and it makes handling stress a little bit easier. But I think that there's a deeper rooted issue with my depression. I just think that I needed medical attention. So when I did go to the doctor, they prescribed me 150 milligrams. So I told them my story, and she prescribed me 150 milligrams of Wellbutrin. But I got the generic version, bupropion. I think that's how you pronounce it. And in this video, I just wanted to talk about the pros and cons of this particular drug, because it's interesting. It is interesting. This is my first depression pill that I've ever been on. Like, I've never taken anything for depression before. So all of the side effects were quite new to me. And, you know, I just wanted to share them with other people who might be thinking about going on the drug, or are just about to start taking it, or you're in your first week and the side effects are you're like, is this gonna fucking last? Because if so, I can't take it. I just want to tell you that some of the side effects do go away eventually. So first I'll talk about the cons. Within the first week, within the first week, I couldn't sleep. I mean, I was up all night long. I had to find things to do because I was up so late. 4 a.m. is probably when I would go to actually go to sleep. It made me super anxious, you know, but with that anxiety came laser focus, but we'll talk about that's a pro, so we'll talk about that later. But yeah, so it made me a little bit anxious. It was very difficult to sleep, and my dreams were extremely lucid. Can I say that? I don't know, but they were very vivid. Let's say that. My dreams were extremely vivid. I remembered them the next day. I felt like I was there. Like, it was it was kind of good and bad. Like, if I had a good dream, then it was exciting. If I had a bad dream, then I thought I was going to be murdered. You know, it's, like, you know, it depends on the day. But dreams were bad. The dreams were very, 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 very vivid. Let's see. Headaches. I got a lot of headaches, unfortunately. I think that's just taking an antidepressant drug. Sometimes when you first take it, you have headaches, you know, the imbalance of hormones and stuff. Yeah, so that was an issue. And then, but my biggest problem, the sleep, the dreams, all of that was kid stuff, whatever. My major issue is that at about 2 o'clock, and you're going to hear this a lot, about midday, I was dead tired. Tired like I just spent a whole day in the mines, like shoveling coal. I was so exhausted, like I was working a blue-collar job, I swear to you. Exhausted. I work from home, so I really don't get up a lot. So there's no reason for me to be that exhausted. By 2 o'clock, I needed to go take a nap. Like, I would have to clock out and go take a nap and then come back to work. It was terrible. Which is super, like, inefficient for me, you know. So that was definitely a hard time. That was an issue. Pros now. There are pros. I had to just tell you the bad stuff first so that I can just get that out there. But the good stuff is that my mind wasn't wandering as much. You know, it gave me less space for my mind to think about all the things that I'm lacking, you know, like, oh, I got to go do this today. Oh my gosh, I'm still fat. Oh my gosh, I'm still this, whatever the case is. My mind just wandered less and I was more, it's not like Adderall, which I am very familiar with Adderall, believe me, not prescribed. So I'm just kidding. That's not something to be proud of. College was a bit of a bitch. What was I saying? Adderall, yeah. It's not like Adderall. It's not the same kind of, like, laser focus, but it's just my mind wasn't wandering on other things so that I was able to focus on the one thing that I happened to be doing at that time. You know what I mean? So it was good. It was good. That was enjoyable. And my appetite kind of went away a little bit. I'm not saying that you're going to lose a whole bunch of weight on this. You have to actually try. But my desire to eat really shitty food was not as strong. And my desire to exercise was much stronger, for sure. So, like, that healthy side of it was definitely good. I definitely had more of a will to, like, get up and do things. If I wasn't dead asleep because I was so tired from it, though. So, you know, it's a balancing act. What else? For pros, I'm sorry. Yeah. I was a little bit more focused. My mind wasn't wandering on bad things as much. My appetite was a little bit suppressed. I actually felt like getting up and going to exercise and stuff. Overall, I was just a little bit happier. And it tricks you. And I'm sure every doctor talks about this. It tricks you. So after a while, so I took this for 2 months. I don't know if I said that before. I took the drug straight for 2 months. And after a while, I was like, I'm fine. I don't need the drug anymore. I'm good. So I stopped taking it. I was like, I'm kind of tired of these little, because the headaches weren't as strong as they were in the beginning, but I still had little headaches throughout the day. So I said, okay, you know what? I don't need this drug anymore. Psh, I'm good. So I stopped taking that shit, right? Who told me to do that? So when I stopped taking it after 2 months, I wasn't immediately, like, dramatically sad. No, that came on, like, natural, like, that came on slowly and like, cumulatively. But I definitely didn't have will to do things as much anymore. And then I started to eat more. And then before you knew it, I noticed, I'm like, wait a second, I'm in bed again. Yeah, I'm in bed again. I'm not doing anything again. And before you know it, I was right back to where I started, and even a little bit worse. I gained like 10 pounds in 3 weeks just from how much I like overate. when I got off of the pill. And because it kind of happened a little bit, well, not the weight gain happened quickly, but the sadness kind of crept in so slowly that I didn't correlate the similarity between, I didn't correlate like the fact that I stopped taking the pill with the way that I was feeling. The pill was kind of like on the back burner now. I was like, oh, I'm done with that. That was in the past. But I didn't realize that it's because I stopped taking the pill that I started to feel bad again. So, moral of the story, I'm back on it. I'm on Wellbutrin again. And I feel a lot better. Hopefully in the future, I can get off of it and I don't have to take it anymore, because I don't want this to be a lifelong thing. I don't want to get dependent on this. But for right now, it's definitely something that I need to take. So hopefully this video helped you guys make the decision on whether you want to take it or not. You see the good and the bad of it. It's not perfect. And I said in the beginning, as like I was saying, holistic and natural ways and tips to like help you live your life sustainably is definitely important, so don't ignore those. But if you need medical help, go get it. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Go to the doctor and tell them that you are not feeling so great, and then they can help you decide. Don't decide on your own. So